Welcome everybody, this is Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. We are your friendly neighborhood Beeroes. My name is Ty. This is Kev, the acoustic champion of the world.
Not really, I need to get a job.
He's the acoustic champion of the world. He played our theme song, chilling. But anyway, we're going to do an old segment, favorite of mine, villain or
just a dick.
And we talked about The Boys, great TV series.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're going to talk about a superhero who is actually going to be addressed as
super dick.
A villain. Or super
dick.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about Homelander because, he is, a presence on the screen that is out of this world. And you just love to hate him. And the things he does is just malicious, kind of scary at times too. And
scared me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out if he's a villain or just super dick. So Kev, is Homelander a villain or is he a super dick?
Well, you know what? He does a lot of dick things.
A lot of dick things.
He does a lot of dick things. But I think the way that the show ended and what he did to Butcher, he's like, I saved your life. I could have just let you explode because I would have been fine.
Yeah, he would have been.
But instead of what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you and I'm going to throw you on a lawn and I'm going to have you look at your wife and I'm going to have you look at this kid that I made with your wife. And then when it ended, it went, oh, he's a villain.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I remember we had this segment for Kingpin.
Yes, I think that was our first segment.
Yeah, and I said that he was a villain, and the reason I said that he was a villain was because I always love when characters who are meant to be villains or antagonists in a movie or on a TV series, they give them backstory, and 100%. I like when the villain is vulnerable.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Like they went through some shit. They didn't just wake up one day. They're like, you know what? Fuck everybody. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
They were made into that, and in this show, literally, he's made into a superhero. But
Lenny said superhero.
Yeah, but I think and he knows how powerful he is, so he uses that to his advantage. But I think at the same time, he's really, and I'm not trying to side with him. I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but he screwed up.
Yeah,
and I'm not trying to warrant what he's doing is right.
Yeah.
But because of his mental state, it makes him who he is. So to me, he's a villain. I mean, yeah, he does really shitty things, but to me, I think he's the epitome of what a villain actually is. Yeah.
I think he's a straight super dick.
Really?
A villain wouldn't be sucking on someone's, boobs for mama milk, okay? That is not a villain to me. If you're doing that, there's no way you can be a villain. That's strike one.
So
strike two.
When there's boobs involved.
No, it's the fact that he's jealous of a child. He's mad that this baby who's probably not even 1 year old is taking the eyes off of him. And that's the thing that makes me separate him from being a villain or a super dick,
Mm-hmm.
And he just lashes out
super
like
dick.
So he lashes out like a child, when she's complaining. I forget the woman's name, but when she's complaining about how the one senator wasn't gonna vote towards having the soups in the military, he goes up and just raises up the plane and kills not only the senator but the senator's child.
It's true.
Innocent people died. And to me, that's not a villain thing. That's just, someone who's acting as a child who wants their way. Granted, he's a big super child because he's not getting his way, and he's going to do what he wants to get his way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my take on what Homelander is.
You bring up a good point. I mean, a lot of the things that he did, he always tried to... He wanted some sort of validation all the time.
All the time.
Well, how can you be mad at me because I did this for you? This is for you. I can do these things and I'm getting them done. And why are you looking at me this way? Why are you treating me this way?
He's stalking a lady through a picture of him. Starlight just stares at him, and he's just staring into a picture frame of himself, and she's like, he must be really self-centered. But meanwhile, he's just staring at the CEO breastfeeding her.
I only know her from Adventures in Babysitting. Do you remember that movie from the 80s? Back in my day, there was a film. Anyways, that's where she's from. So whatever. If you guys know, that's awesome. But I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, he did a lot of shitty things.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing on the plane where he let those people die.
Yeah.
See,
that could
move.
To me,
but...
I don't know. To me, I'm very different. I think that's more of a villainous move. That is, you're willingly letting people die and then spinning it, to say, hey, you need us in the military because we weren't able to get there in time because we had to wait for the military's call. I think that was more villainous to me, but I think he does more super dick things than villainous things.
It's emotional anger.
Emotional anger.
Makes him a dick.
Yes, I agree with that. Emotional anger from the crowd.
So you think the plane was more of a villainous move?
Well, yes, because he willingly looked in the faces of all these people, especially the daughter and the child. When she's like, "Please just take us off," and he didn't care. There was no sense of urgency, no care in the world to him, and he didn't feel sorry.
I gotcha.
And he used it to spin his need to be in the military with that.
Okay, and I see your point. I do. I feel as if when I see someone who's supposed to be portrayed as a villain, like that moment where I'm like, yeah, they are a villain, is when they're not necessarily just like, just kill him. It's torture.
Yes.
It's the antagonist looking at the protagonist's face, like looking them in the eye and watching them suffer. To me, is a villain move. So that's why at the end of the show, it's like, shit, that's what he is. To me, letting those people die and then Queen Maeve, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck them. Just, let them perish. Who cares? To me, that was being a dick. But to actually, create a, bring on a scenario and then you look at, I guess you consider Butcher the hero. I mean, they're kind of anti-heroes.
I don't know.
I mean, because they're not. They're not,
But the thing is, no one in that show is...
innocent,
righteous or innocent. No one is.
No.
So there's no. For me, in that series, there's no hero. It's just people who want revenge or people who want what they want.
Yes. So that's a really good point.
Yeah.
So then, could you consider would you consider Butcher a villain? I mean, what he did to Sixth Sense kid. Billy Joel Osment. Mesmer.
Exactly.
Who looks exactly the same, just a little heavier and with a beard. But literally
just
looks
the
like
thing.
the same. He's the same fucking
the same
kid.
thing,
It's insane. So, and I get it. We all get pissed off, and I'm sure there's a lot of people to bash their face in.
Yeah.
But he actually bashed his face in.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, did you have to do that? So
exactly. I think we could do a whole series on
probably
each
could
character.
On the boys.
Because like I said, I don't think anyone hero. I think they're either all a villain or a dick.
Because would Huey be a
Dick.
villain?
Complete dick.
You know what I mean? He cleans this kid.
Yeah, but
and then all of a sudden
he's lying to Starlight, and then
explodes
translucent, and he does a lot of dick moves. He goes to the pastor guy, I forget his name, and blackmails him saying, "Oh, we had relations, and I'm going to tell everyone." And I think everything he does is just a dick move.
That scene I loved.
Yeah,
that was so funny when he just got up on the spot saying what he did to him. Oh my god, it was so funny. I won't repeat it on the thing, even though we already
talked
said
about it on the thing. Yeah,
so we probably could get away with it now.
Away with it.
But so it's a whole show of dicks.
Yeah, bunch of dicks.
That's what we came to.
Yeah. But yes, let us know your thoughts. Is Homelander a villain, or is he just a super dick? Like, comment, subscribe, let us know. And as always, thank you for watching.